Horst Athletic Center on the campus of Lancaster Bible College in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. It's Chargers basketball on the Chargers Sports Network YouTube channel, LBC Athletics. LBC Athletics would like to thank these sponsors for their support of today's event. PALS, Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School. Lancaster Toyota, lancastertoyota.com. World Team, us.worldteam.org. Kistler Tiffany Benefits, ktbenefits.com. Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, fixbones.com. And B.R. Kreider & Son, Incorporated, online at brkreider.com.
Welcome back to Horst Athletic Center for tonight's second game of the doubleheader. Also featuring the Chargers and Penn State Abington. Chargers in the home white, Penn State Abington in the road navy blues, and we're underway here at the Hack. Samantha Marrera will hand off, Sydney Keys hands off to Marrera. Now for Grace Dewey. She'll turn, jumper blocked there by Steiner. Out of play, actually saved, taken out by the Chargers. Caitlin Hickey with it now. Little hesitation move, gets to the basket. Layup won't go, taken by Shayna Rodriguez. Rodriguez with it here now. Hands off for Iman Richmond. Back to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, the second leading scorer in the NEAC this season. Jumper there by Richmond is good, three-pointer. Richmond knocks down the three-pointer. Now for Kayla Boger, she'll try a three. No good. Taken there by Marrero. Now Rodriguez. Around for Keys, three-pointer. No good. Taken by Boger. Steiner with it here for LBC. Around for Hickey. Up top for Goyak. Now for Boger once again. Handoff is for Hickey. Down low for Goyak. Show drive baseline. Up under the basket. Back for Boger. Now Steiner. Baseline for Goyak. Jumper. In and out. Rebounded there by Webster. Layup won't go, and she's fouled. Fouls on Keys. That's her first. Team's first. Kirsten Webster at the free throw line here for LBC. Fourth in NCAA Division III with 163. Now 164 made free throws this season. Second free throw from Webster, good as well. Chargers trail 3-2. 8:25 remaining here in the first quarter. Rodriguez with it here for Abington. She'll hand off for Richmond. Richmond there, now back for Moreira. Three-pointer is good. Abington 2 of 3 from beyond the arc early in the game here. Webster for Steiner. Richmond right there on her. 5-second call. Chargers with the turnover. We don't have a foul. Take that foul off the board. Who has a foul? Oh, it's for them. Oh, Bob, sorry. Grace Dewey with it here. Steps on the line, out of play. Moreira with the turnover now. Steiner will inbound the ball. She'll find Hickey. 2.5 minutes into the contest. Chargers trail 6-2. Goyak with it now for LBC. Out for Hickey. Now Webster. She'll drive to the basket. Now a little hesitation move. Now she'll take the jumper. Rattles around, no good. Taken there by Dewey. This is Rodriguez looking ahead for Moreira. Back for Keys. Keys will drive with the left, gets to the basket. Layup, no good. Rebound taken there by Richmond. Richmond to the basket now. Her layup won't go. Another offensive rebound for Abington. Rodriguez with it now here for Abington. She'll take the deep three-pointer. It's good. Abington with an early 9-2 lead. 3 three-pointers already for the Nittany Lions. Chargers 0 of 4 from the floor. LBC has done this a few times this season. Slow starts, eventually getting back into the game. Goyak with it now. Off the glass, no good. Traveling is called. Rodriguez with it here. Another deep three-pointer. No good. Rebounded there by Dewey. 4 offensive rebounds already for Penn State Abington. Inside here for Richmond. She traveled. Morgan will check in now for LBC. Emily Morgan, the sophomore, joined the team here in the second semester. Played last year as a freshman. Caitlin Hickey with the ball now for LBC. She looks to get to the basket. Now out for Morgan. Up and over her hands, out of play. 3 turnovers already for LBC. 4:11 into the game. Rodriguez will bring the ball up the floor for Abington. Nittany Lions with 13-11 overall this season. 8-8 in NEAC play. Down low here for Dewey. Around now for Richmond. Off her hands and taken by Hickey. Hickey up the floor quickly now for LBC. She stops and traveled. Teams trading turnovers here. Angie Tabarez checks into the game for Penn State Abington. Down low once again for Dewey. Out for Marrero. Now out for Keys. The three-pointer is good. Timeout called by LBC. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it real quick with them. Chargers trail 12-2 early. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Horst Athletic Center, Chargers trailing 12-2, 5:13 remaining here in the first quarter. Kirsten Webster with the ball here for LBC. Looking down left for Hickey, nice pass, blocked by Dewey, stays with LBC. That's the 80th block of the season for Dewey, second in the NEAC this season. Emily Morgan to inbound the ball. She'll find Goyak. Out for Webster. 13 on the shot clock. Now Hickey. Goyak will drive baseline. For Morgan. She'll get into the middle. Up and over Dewey. No good. Rebounded by Dewey. Marrero, another three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken there by Goyak. Goyak leading all of NCAA Division III with 18.3 rebounds per contest. Boger with it now for Morgan. This is Hickey. She'll drive to her left, into the middle. Jumper, no good. She's fouled. Fouls on Rodriguez. That's her first. Team's second. Hickey will head to the free throw line. Hickey, a 76% free throw shooter this season. First one is good. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Marrero. She'll hand off for Rodriguez. Now back for Marrero. Ball tied up. It's going to go to LBC. Good job by Kaylee Boger there to get her hands on the ball. Chargers with the ball now. They trail 12-3, looking for their first basket. Webster now looking into the middle. It's Hickey, three-pointer. Actually, it's a two. Rebound taken there by Rodriguez. Rodriguez now with the ball. Up the floor she comes, setting up the Abington offense. Looking down low for Dewey. Back for Rodriguez. Into the lane she goes. Layup is good. This is Webster now up the floor quickly for LBC. Into the middle she goes. It's Morgan with the jumper. No good. Rebound taken there by Abington. That's Rodriguez. Chargers 0 of 8 from the floor. Marrero with it here, 13 on the shot clock. Taken from her by Boger. Up ahead of the play is Hickey. She catches the touchdown pass, lays it up and in, and it rattles around and goes down. Chargers' first basket of the day. They trail by 9, 14-5, 2:45 to play here in the first quarter. Rodriguez, a little push off there. She'll take the jumper, no good. Taken out by Rodriguez. Webster with it, excuse me. She'll bring the ball up the floor for LBC. Looks to turn the corner on Keys. Gets to the basket. Layup no good. Taken by Dewey. Timeout called by Abington. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay here with you. Chargers were 17-8 this season. 15-1 in NEAC play. Their lone loss coming to Penn State Berks late in January. If you're just joining us, the LBC men defeated Penn State Abington 83-68 in the first quarter final here at Horst Athletic Center. Chargers will host the NEAC Final Four this weekend. Opponent to be determined, but LBC will play at 2 o'clock here on Saturday afternoon. Second semifinal will be at 4 o'clock, and the NEAC final will be on Sunday at 2 p.m. here at the Hack. Steiner's going to come back onto the floor for LBC. She'll replace Hickey. Number 40, Alyssa Amara, into the game for Abington. Richmond with it here now for Abington. Steiner there on her. Amara setting the pick. Richmond still with it. Looks outside for Marrero. A little jumper, no good. Rebound taken there by Boger. Ahead quickly for Webster. Webster will retreat now. Back for Boger. Around for Morgan. And now Steiner. Hickey up top. Back for Steiner. Looking inside for Goyak. She'll spin underneath. Layup is good. Nice move there by Courtney Goyak. 1:35 to play here in the first quarter. LBC trails by 7, 14-7. This is Rodriguez. She'll take the little jumper. It's good. Rodriguez with 7 early points. Now Morgan. She'll drive baseline, now hold up. Outside for Goyak. Around now for Boger. And now Morgan. Steiner, as we have a minute to play in the quarter. Webster with 8 on the shot clock. Down low for Goyak. Deflected out of her hands. It'll stay with LBC. 4 seconds on the shot clock here for the Chargers as Hickey checks back in. Keys will come back into the contest for Abington as she'll replace Rodriguez. Again, 4 seconds on the shot clock for LBC. Steiner will inbound. Out for Hickey. Hickey will get it, take the jumper. No good off the front of the rim. Rebound taken there by Taveras. Now Richmond with it. Chargers 2 of 12 from the floor. Richmond now for Marrero. She'll take the step back three-pointer. No good, taken by Hickey. 26 seconds left on the game clock here in the quarter. Hickey will find Webster. She'll look to go to the basket. She's fouled. Ooh, they're going to say she stepped on the line first. So it'll be a turnover for LBC. 5 turnovers already in the quarter for LBC. Abington will look to hold for the last shot. Right now for Marrero. 7 seconds to go. Down low for Taveras. Now for Richmond. Layup won't go. Rebound taken there by Goyak. Time will run out. Penn State Abington has a 16-7 lead after 10 minutes. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network. Starters on the floor for LBC as well as Penn State Abington. Abington will start with the ball. This is Shannon Rodriguez. Grace Dewey with it now. She'll take the jumper. It's good. Dewey with her first points of the contest. Chargers trail by 11. This is Webster now. Goyak with it. Back for Webster. She'll take the jumper. No good. Rebound tipped up in the air, taken by Richmond. .17 on the shot clock. Rodriguez still with it here for Abington. Into the corner now for Richmond. Hickey is there on her. Richmond loses the ball. Turnover there by the Nittany Lions. Chargers is 2 of 13 from the floor. They haven't played poorly defensively. They just can't get anything started on the offensive end. This is Hickey now. Around for Boger. Now Hickey, out for Webster, down low for Goyak. Out for Hickey. She'll take the three-pointer. You betcha! Hickey knocks down the triple. Chargers in double digits, and they trail by 8. 8.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Richmond now. Around for Dewey up top. Looking inside for Marrero. She'll spin, nothing there. Ball tipped around, taken by Boger. Kaylee Boger with the ball, finds Hickey on the run. She'll head into the middle. Reverse layup. Nice move by Caitlin Hickey. Hickey's got 8 points for LBC. They trail now by 6. Rodriguez now, she'll stop. Thought about a jumper now for Dewey, the long two. Rattles around, no good. Tipped up in the air, taken by Keys. Layup won't go. Webster with it now. She looks to get to the basket. Into the middle, layup no good. Rebound taken by Dewey. Jump ball called. It's going to go back to LBC. Jump ball is called. Hickey will inbound the ball underneath the basket. Hickey with it once again for LBC. She'll stop and pop. Dewey with the block. 81st block of the season now for Grace Dewey. Certainly helpful when you're 6'2". Rodriguez with another floater. It's good. Webster tried to play it off of Keys. Eventually gets called for the foul.
Can't connect to server. Please log in. Connect.
Keys with it here. Gets into the basket with the left. Won't go. Rebounded there by Goyak. Head now for Steiner. She'll stop, work out for Hickey. Three-pointer by Caitlin Hickey. You betcha! Another three-pointer for Hickey. She's got 11 points, lead all scorers, and the Chargers trail by just 5. Marrero with it here. Goes off of her, able to get back. Jumper there by Keys. Three-pointer won't go. Rebounded by Goyak. Ahead for Hickey. One-on-one here with Dewey. Hickey will stop. So she got bumped into accidentally there. Now for Boger. Down low for Goyak. Goyak will head into the lane. She'll spin. Back for Hickey. Three-pointer. Caitlin Hickey. You betcha! Another tripler for Hickey. She's got 14. The Chargers trail by just 2. This is Rodriguez. She'll turn, take the jumper. Rattles around, no good. Off of an Abington hand. Ooh, they're going to say LBC. It stays with the Nittany Lions. Tavares is going to check back in. Bounce pass here from Marrero. Boger there on her. Out for Dewey. Deep three-pointer. It's good. Dewey knocks down the three-pointer for Abington. They lead by 5, 23-18. Kaylee Boger with it here. Now for Goyak. Her pass for Hickey is to no one in particular. Out of play. Rodriguez now. She'll drive. Webster there. Traveling called. Kirsten Webster with the ball now. Richmond here on her. Now for Hickey. For Steiner up top. Around for Webster. Down low for Hickey. Rodriguez right there on her. Now for Goyak. Out for Boger. Around for Hickey. Hickey will drive. Looking down low for Steiner. For Goyak. Nice pass. Lays it in for 2. Nice pass there by Leah Steiner. The Chargers trail by 3. Red Sea student section back into it here for LBC. Marrero looks to turn. Boger right there on her. For Dewey. Goyak's out on her all the way this way for Richmond. 9 on the shot clock for the Nittany Lions. Richmond will spin. Taken from her by Webster. Webster has it up the floor. Looking to get to the basket. Layup, good. Nice work by Kirsten Webster. The Chargers trail by 1. Timeout by Abington. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Horst Athletic Center, Chargers trail by 1, 23-22. This is Rodriguez now for Richmond. She'll take the three-pointer. It's good. It's a 2, excuse me. That's a 2. Abington leads by 5, 25-22. This is Webster. She'll hand off for Hickey. Around for Boger. Once again for Hickey. Three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken there by Richmond. Now Rodriguez. 3:10 to play here in the second quarter. Dewey, three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken there by Boger. She's fouled. Fouls on number 1. Richmond, that's her first. Team's first. .255 remaining here in the second quarter. Kirsten Webster with the ball for LBC. Steiner with it here. Up top for Goyak, around for Boger. Now Hickey. Steiner once again, down low for Goyak. She'll head to the basket up underneath. No good. Steiner's right there. Layup, good. Right place at the right time for Steiner. Chargers down by just one, 25-24. Rodriguez gets into the middle. Layup won't go. Rebounded by Taveras. Blocked. On the floor is the ball. It'll stay with Abington. .208 remaining here in the second quarter. Clean the floor really quick there in the middle of the paint. There was a jump ball. Yep. Richmond will inbound the ball for the Nittany Lions. Able to find Rodriguez. Rodriguez now with the three-pointer, left wide open. It's good. Can't leave her wide open. 5 of 9 from the floor already. She's got 12 points. Abington back up by 4, 28-24. Handoff is for Hickey. She'll stop and take the jumper. No good. Rebounded by Taveras. Rodriguez once again picks up her dribble, able to find Richmond. Richmond will head to the basket now. Layup no good. Rebounded by Hickey. Hickey still with the ball here for LBC. Steiner with it now. Jumper won't go, taken by Dewey. Tied up, it'll be LBC ball.
Back in for the Nittany Lions, number 40, Alyssa O'Mara.
O'Mara back into the contest, she'll replace Dewey. Steiner will inbound for Goyak. Goyak now around for Hickey. Keys on her now. Back for Goyak. She'll hand off for Webster. Webster gets into the middle, jump stop, jumper won't go. Rebound tipped. It'll stay with the Chargers.
Back in for the Nittany Lions, number 24, Samantha Marrero.
Marrero back in, she'll replace Richmond. Hickey inbounds for Goyak. Able to hand it off to Hickey. Finds Webster cutting to the basket. Nice pass. Layup won't go. Rebounded though by Webster, who lays it in, and it goes. And she got tackled onto the basket as well. No foul. That's all right. The layup goes. Up the floor quickly is Rodriguez. Her jumper is nowhere near the hoop. This is Hickey now. Bumped into there. No foul. Chargers need to settle down there. Shot clock is off. Marrero with the ball. Back for Keys. It appears Abington's going to hold for the last shot. This is Rodriguez right in front of us with the ball. 15 on the game clock. Now down to 10. Amara looks to set the screen. Goyak out on her. Rodriguez turns the corner. Down low for Taveras. Layup. No good. Rebound taken by Goyak. Time will expire. Good second quarter by LBC. They'll head into halftime trailing by 2, 28-26. We'll come back to you just prior to the start of the second half, bring you some stats from the opening 20 minutes. Chargers trail by 2. We'll be back in just a few moments on the Chargers Sports Network.
LBC Athletics would like to thank these sponsors for their support of today's event. PELTS, Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School. Lancaster Toyota, lancastertoyota.com. World Team, us.worldteam.org. Kistler Tiffany Benefits, ktbenefits.com. Orthopedic Associates in Lancaster, fixbones.com. And B.R. Kreider & Son, Incorporated, online at brkreider.com.
When I was thinking about coming to Lancaster Bible College, it was an easy choice for me because this school sets itself apart from other schools.
So thankful for my time here at LBC and for the ways that the professors and faculty invested in my life to help me not only be the best follower of Christ that I can be, to learn His heart, but also to be the best teacher I could be.
25 years ago, I stopped school. Life got in the way, if you will. And, you know, as time grows on, it's hard to get back. And I saw a chance to do it, and so I did it. My name is Carol Briggs, and my journey has led me to LBC.
The Chargers Club seeks to enhance the student-athlete experience at Lancaster Bible College by providing quality equipment, updated facilities, and increased opportunities for students to use athletics as a platform for ministry. As a member of the Chargers Club, you're investing in something far greater than athletics. You're helping to provide opportunities that encourage students to pursue excellence in all aspects of life. Visit the Foundations tab on the web at lbcchargers.com to join the team behind the teams.
Welcome to Lancaster Bible College. We are so excited about what is happening on our campus and in the hearts and minds and lives of our students and alumni. You know, God has a plan for every one of our lives, and here at Lancaster Bible College, we prepare students not only academically for that plan, but spiritually for that plan as well, so that when students leave us, they are prepared to make an impact for God in the world. We look forward to meeting you. We would love to have you come to Lancaster Bible College to visit us in beautiful Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Rodriguez with a team-high 12 points. Grace Dewey with 5 points and 6 rebounds. For LBC, they shot 35.7%, 10 of 28 from the floor. Started out 2 of 13. They were 3 of 5 from beyond the arc and 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Caitlin Hickey with a game-high 14 points, 5 of 12 shooting, 3 of 4 from beyond the arc. Courtney Goyak had 4 points and 9 rebounds for the Chargers. They outscored Penn State Abington 14-2 in the paint. However, Abington with the hot early shooting, especially from beyond the arc, their first 3 baskets were 3-pointers to give them that early lead. Some finals already on the women's basketball side here in the quarterfinal round. Gallaudet defeated Penn State Burke 67-62. Keuka throttled Morrisville State 73-48. SUNY Poly leads Cazenovia 47-31 at the start of the third quarter. Should SUNY Poly win, they will be the host of the NEAC Final Four. So the Chargers, if they can pull this one out, will head that way. If not, Abington will. Starters back on the floor for each team. Kirsten Webster with the ball here for LBC. Looking for Steiner. Now up top for Boger. Hickey with it here. Now Boger. Goyak with it. 10 on the shot clock for LBC. Hickey with it. Thought about a jumper. Now for Goyak inside. Layup no good, but she's fouled. Foul's number 24, Marrero. That's her first, team's first. First free throw is good. Second free throw good as well, so the Chargers tie the game up. First time we've been tied since 0-0. Rodriguez with the ball, now for Marrero. Dewey with it here up top, Boger on her, that's a mismatch. Dewey's fouled going to the basket. Foul's on Goyak, that's her first. First team foul of the third quarter.
Courtney Goyak, her first, team's first. The line shooting 2 from the Nittany Lions, number 34, Grace Dewey.
Dewey will shoot 2 free throws for Abington. 60% free throw shooter this season. First one is no good. Second free throw coming out for Dewey. Also no good, rebounded by Goyak. Webster has it here for LBC. Around for Boger. Richmond out on her. Now Steiner, around for Webster. Down low here for Goyak. Out for Steiner, now Hickey. Rodriguez there on her. Webster once again, she'll drive. Out for Boger. 4 on the shot clock. Hickey, deep three-pointer, it's blocked by Marrero. Loses the handle. Taken now by Rodriguez. Richmond, the deep three-pointer. Air ball there. Goes out of play.
Chargers ball.
Tied up at 28 here. About a minute and a half into the second half. Webster has it here for LBC. Around for Boger. Webster once again. For Hickey. Rodriguez right there on her. Hickey will drive. Out for Hickey. Pass is deflected. Inside goes Goyak. Jumper no good. Rebound taken though by Goyak. Fresh shot clock, and now Webster with the ball. Around for Hickey. Richmond on her. And Goyak. Around for Webster. Loses it momentarily. Gets it back. She'll hand off for Hickey. Keys is on her. Now Boger, 10 on the shot clock. Webster with it. She'll look to drive off of a player's leg, right to Boger. And Goyak with it now. She'll look to get inside. Layup won't go. She's fouled. Nice work by Courtney Goyak to get to the basket. She'll head back to the free throw line. Fouls on Dewey. That's the first foul on Grace Dewey. Second team foul of the quarter for the Nittany Lions. First free throw is no good. 30.
So that foul was on the first court, Grace Dewey.
I just asked nicely and they give it to me.
Just don't put one up for her next time. Second free throw short as well. Chargers can't seem to get this game untied. Rodriguez with it now. In for Dewey. She'll take the jumper. It's good. Abington back in front. They lead 30-28. 7:20 remaining here in the third quarter. Steiner with it. Moreira red on her. Pass is deflected, taken by Keys. Rodriguez with it. Back for Keys. Now Rodriguez. She'll hand off. Actually goes down low to Dewey. Dewey with the jumper off the glass, no good. Taken by Steiner. Now for Hickey. Rodriguez waiting for her. Now for Goyak. Has a clear lane to the basket. Layup won't go. Gets there and rebound. Layup won't go again. Now Rodriguez with the ball. Looking down low for Richmond. Goyak is there. Won't go. Taken by Steiner. This is Webster. She'll look to drive. Able to get it back. Goyak has it now. Look to the lane. Layup won't go. Going to be off of Marrero and stay with LBC.
Check back in for the Chargers, number 5, Emily Morgan.
Hickey will inbound the ball from underneath the basket. Able to find Emily Morgan, who's checked in. Hickey back with it. Now for Webster. She'll take the jumper. It's good. Nice shot by Webster. We're knotted up at 30. Deep three-pointer by Marrero off the front of the rim. Rebound taken there by Keys. Rodriguez left wide open under the basket. Layup won't go, however. Off of Marrero, and it'll be LBC ball. Angie Taveras back into the contest for the Nittany Lions. 5:47 to play here in the third quarter. Webster in for Steiner. Looking in for Morgan. She'll hand off for Hickey. Pass into the middle for no one. Taken by Rodriguez. Boger hustling back. Off the glass and good for Rodriguez. Webster up the floor quickly for Penn, for LBC. Right now for Steiner. Boger left wide open, three-pointer, no good. Rebound taken there by Marrero. Marrero still with it. She's left wide open and knocks it down. Terrible defense by LBC. Timeout called. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take a real quick break as well. Chargers trail by 4 on the Chargers Sports Network. Back at Horst Athletic Center, Chargers trail 34-30, 4:56 to play here in the third quarter. Kirsten Webster with the ball here for LBC. Looking down there for Hickey, wide open, layup, good. Nice play drawn up by LBC, nice pass from Webster. Chargers trail by 2. Rodriguez with it here. Jumper won't go, taken by Morgan. This is Webster with it, she's fouled by Keys. That's her second, team's third. Steiner will inbound the ball here for LBC. Webster with it. This way for Boger. Now Steiner. Tabera's out on her. Hickey with it now. Marrero right there. Morgan with it. She'll take the jumper. No good. Rebound taken by Marrero. Passes for Dewey. She heads to the basket. Her pass goes out of play. Turnover by Abington.
Out of bounds, Chargers ball.
Alyssa O'Mara will come back in.
Check back in for the Lions, number 48, Alyssa O'Mara. Back in for the Chargers.
Goyak back on the floor as well. Chargers trail 34-32. Each team with 6 points here in the third quarter. Pass goes in for Goyak. Hands off for Hickey. Back for Goyak. Back for Steiner. She'll take the jumper. Off the glass, no good. Rodriguez now. She'll head to the basket. Layup, no good. Rebound by Goyak. Ahead for Webster. Webster still with it. She'll get to the basket. Layup is good. Nice move by Kirsten Webster. She gets the layup to go. Chargers tie the game up at 34. Webster has 10 points today. Rodriguez picks up her dribble, finds O'Mara. Now for Marrero. Thought about a deep three-pointer. 10 on the shot clock here for Abington. Rodriguez with it now. Foul called there on LBC. It's going to be on Steiner. I'm sorry, it's going to be on Hickey. Not sure how that's a foul on Hickey. Hickey.
Fouls on the Chargers, number 24, Caitlin Hickey. Her first, team second.
Rodriguez will come out. Richmond back on the floor for Abington. Richmond's pass is deflected and taken by Goyak. Goyak will wait for Webster to come get the ball. Chargers with another chance to take the lead. This is Webster again. Finds Steiner, room to the basket, layup, good. Steiner gets free and gives the Chargers their first lead of the contest. They up 36-34, just over 2.5 to play here in the third quarter. In low for Keys. Back out for Marrero. She'll head into the basket. Jumper up and over the basket. And it'll be LBC ball.
Back in for the Lions, number 34, Grace Dewey. Back in for the Chargers. They're checking in.
Ruth Ann Hostetler will check in for the first time tonight for LBC. Dewey back on the floor for Abington. Boger will bring the ball up the floor for LBC. Webster taking a quick break. Hostetler, guarded there by Marrero. Able to find Steiner, around for Boger, into the corner for Hickey. She'll drive baseline, into the middle for Goyak, out for Hostetler. She'll drive to the basket, puts it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Steiner, layup won't go. She was fouled, no call. And somehow that's a foul on the other end. Oh boy. I don't want to sound like a homer, but if one's not one end, that can't be on the other end. Nevertheless, a foul there on LBC. That's on Steiner. Rodriguez will check back in for Abington. 1:45 to play in the third quarter. Fresh shot clock here for Abington. Inbounds pass goes for Marrero. Up top for Keys. Looking down low for Richmond. She'll turn, the jumper goes. Richmond has 7 points tonight. We're knotted back up at 36. Steiner with it here. Back out for Hostetler. Round for Boger, who hands off for Hickey. Hickey out for Boger. Thought about a three. Back for Goyak now. Goyak has some room. To the basket she goes. Jumper won't go. Taken in the air. Will stay. Actually, it's going to go to Abington. Webster's back on the floor. Hostetler will take a seat for LBC. Three-pointer there by Marrero. Actually going to call it a two. Abington back in front by 2, 38-36. We tick under a minute to play here in the third quarter. Caitlin Hickey with it now for Goyak. Round for Steiner. Up top for Webster. Looking down low for Goyak. Up and over Dewey. Layup is good and the foul. Foul's on Dewey. That's her second. Goyak will head to the line looking for the three-point play. Morgan will check back in. She replaces Hickey to give her a longer break with the end of the quarter coming up. Free throw no good, taken there by Dewey. Goyak just 2 of 5 from the line tonight. Missed her last three. About a 6.5 second difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Abington will have to shoot. Out for Keys, deep three-pointer. It's good. 15 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Chargers trail 41-38. This is Webster. She'll hand off for Goyak. Off her foot, taken there by Steiner. Traveling. 5.7 seconds remaining. Rodriguez with it here. Looks to get to half court. Shot there before the end of the quarter, just in and out. So after 30 minutes of play, the Chargers trail by 3, 41-38. We'll come right back for the start of the fourth quarter here on the Chargers Sports Network.
LBC Athletics would like to thank these sponsors for their support of today's event. PALCS, Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School. Lancaster Toyota, lancastertoyota.com. World Team, us.worldteam.org. Kistler Tiffany Benefits, ktbenefits.com. Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, fixbones.com. And B.R. Kreider & Son, Incorporated, online at brkreider.com.
Back here at Horst Athletic Center, final 10 minutes coming up. Or maybe not. Last year, these two teams went to double overtime in the NEAC quarterfinals. LBC will start with the ball. Starters on the floor for each team. This is Webster. She hands off for Steiner, who gives it to Hickey. Into the lane, blocked by Dewey. Chargers still have not solved Grace Dewey in the middle with their shooting. She's got 3 blocks tonight. Keys will drive baseline. Back from Marrero. She'll take the three-pointer. It's good. Chargers down now by 6. Webster now with it. Looking to drive baseline. She gets in the middle. Now for Goyak. Takes the jumper in the paint. No good. Rebound taken there by Dewey. Rodriguez up the floor now for Abington. Down low for Dewey. Layup is good. Dewey has 9 points to go with 12 rebounds on the 3 blocks. Chargers trail by 8. Certainly not the start that LBC wanted here at the start of the 4th quarter. Boger with it now for Goyak. She'll hand off for Steiner. Finds Hickey. Deep three-pointer for Caitlin Hickey. Rattles around, won't go. Rebound batted up in the air, taken by Goyak. She gets underneath the basket. Layup won't go. Now she's fouled. Fouls on Dewey. That's her 3rd. Goyak will head to the free throw line.
Teams first. The line shooting 2 for the Chargers, number 44, Courtney Goyak.
First free throw is no good. Emily Morgan will come in for Steiner. Second free throw no good as well. Rebounded there by Dewey. Chargers are 5 of 11 from the free throw line tonight. Abington just 0 of 2. All the way across for Keys. Down low now for Richmond. She'll turn. Layup is good. Chargers in some real trouble now. Down 10 with 8 minutes to play. Webster out for Boger. Big three-pointer. You betcha! Boger with one of her bigger three-pointers of the season. Chargers down by just 7. 7:45 to play. Now Marrero. All the way across for Richmond. She'll head to the basket. Jump ball is called. It's going to stay with Abington. .12 seconds left on the shot clock. Richmond will inbound. Finds Rodriguez. She'll take the jumper. It's good. Webster with it here for LBC. She'll take the jumper in the paint. It rattles around and goes down. Marrero with it here. Now for Keys. Into the corner for Richmond. She'll take the three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken by Goyak. Batted away from her. Able to get it to Hickey. Hickey up the floor. 2-on-1 with Morgan. Hickey into the lane. Fouled. And the bucket! Fouls on Marrero. That's her 2nd. Hickey will head to the line looking for the three-point play. First, though, we have a full timeout called by Penn State Abington. 6:50 to play. Chargers down by 5. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network.
The Chargers Club seeks to enhance the student-athlete experience at Lancaster Bible College by providing quality equipment, updated facilities, and increased opportunities for students to use athletics as a platform for ministry. As a member of the Chargers Club, you're investing in something far greater than athletics. You're helping to provide opportunities that encourage students to pursue excellence in all aspects of life. Visit the Foundations tab on the web at lbcchargers.com to join the team behind the teams.
Back here in Lancaster, Chargers trailing 50-45, 6:50 to play. Sophomore Caitlin Hickey at the free throw line looking to complete the three-point play. Free throw is good. Dewey ahead for Marrero. Up top for Rodriguez. Inside for Dewey. Out now for Keys. She'll drive baseline. Back for Dewey. Pass picked off by Webster. They're going to say it went off. Dewey. LBC ball. Boger inbounds for Webster. Keys on her. Now for Goyak. Back out for Webster. Hickey runs through a screen. No foul called. Hickey now out for Webster. Gets around Richmond. She'll take the little jumper. No good. Rebound bounces around. Taken by Dewey. Rodriguez with it here for the Nittany Lions. Across for Keys. She'll take the three-pointer. Hits short. Rebound taken there by Hickey. Hickey still with it. Now she'll dump off for Webster. Down low for Goyak. Back for Hickey. Hickey will drive into the middle. Little jumper in the paint. Won't go. Five and a half minutes to play. Chargers trail by 4, 50-46. This game as good as last year's NEAC quarterfinal. In for Marrero. Down low for Dewey. Tipped away by Morgan. Good defensive play there by Emily Morgan. 12 on the shot clock for Abington.
Out of bounds, ball stays with the Nittany Lions.
Richmond inbounds for Marrero. Three-pointer coming up. It's good. Marrero gives Abington a 7-point lead. Down low here for Goyak. Outside for Boger. Richmond on her. Now Hickey. She'll get into the middle. Out for Morgan. Baseline for Goyak. She'll take the jumper. It's blocked by Dewey. The long reach of Dewey playing havoc again for LBC. Abington with it. Marrero is open again. Three-pointer is good. Full timeout called by LBC. Hopefully they talk about defense. They trail by 10 with 4:43 to play. We'll be back on the Chargers Sports Network. Here at Horst Athletic Center, Chargers trail by 10, 56-46 with 4:43 to play. Samantha Marrero with back-to-back three-pointers for the Nittany Lions. Kirsten Webster will bring the ball up the floor for LBC. Hickey with it now. Marrero right there on her. In low for Goyak. Out for Boger. She'll take the three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken there by Keys. Rodriguez in for Dewey. Dewey will turn with the left. Layup is good. Boger with it here for LBC. Jumper by Goyak is good. Under 4 minutes to play. Chargers trail 58-48. Again in for Dewey. Off of Tabares. Taken by Hickey. Hickey with it off the glass and good. Chargers trail by 8, 58-50. 3:20 to play here in the fourth quarter. Rodriguez with it. Chargers need some stops. Now for Dewey, she'll take the jumper. It's good. Grace Dewey with 13 points on 6 of 10 shooting, also has 15 rebounds. Webster's fouled. Third foul on Keys. Third team foul as well. Steiner checks back in for LBC. She'll replace Emily Morgan. Richmond back on the floor as well. She replaces Tabares. Passes for Hickey. Looking down low for Goyak. Battles her way in and lays it in for 2. .250 to go. Chargers down by 8. .15 on the shot clock. Rodriguez still with it. Now hands to Dewey. She'll take the three-pointer, and it's good. Hickey will try a three-pointer now for LBC. No good, it goes out of play. 2:20 to play, LBC down by 11. Pass here is from Herrero. She'll drive around Goyak, layup won't go, taken now by Goyak. Feels like the first miss for a long time for Abington. Webster is blocked by Rodriguez. Rodriguez ahead for Richmond. She'll spin. Jumper no good. Rebounded by Goyak. Up ahead comes Hickey. She'll look to drive, gets into the lane and lays it in for 2. Hickey has a game high 23 points. Chargers though trail by 9 with just over a minute and a half to play. Richmond back for Rodriguez. Webster there, out for Keys, three-pointer. No good. Rebound taken by Hickey. Up ahead comes Caitlin Hickey for LBC. Now for Webster. She'll head into the lane. Layup won't go. Taken by Rodriguez. Timeout called by Penn State Abington. It's a full timeout. We'll take one real quick with them as well. 1:05 to play. Chargers trail by 9. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here in Lancaster, Chargers trailing 63-54, 1:05 to play. Problem for the Chargers here, in addition to the score, is they don't have any fouls this quarter. So in order to get Abington on the line, they have to start fouling. They need to get to 5 team fouls. Finally, there's a foul. It's on Goyak. That's her second. But again, just the team first foul of the quarter. There's 1 minute to play. Keys to inbound. Able to find Rodriguez. Webster will foul her with 57.9 seconds to play. It's the second foul on Webster and the second team foul of the quarter. Pass goes in for Rodriguez. She's fouled by Steiner. That's Steiner's second foul. That ball is batted away there by Webster. Keys again to inbound. Finds Rodriguez. She's able to slip away from the LBC defense. Finds Richmond. Out for Marrero. She takes the three-pointer. No good. Rebounded though by Goyak. Quickly ahead for Steiner. Her pass is too far there for Hickey, and the Chargers turn it over. Inbounds passes for Dewey. She's got it there, and a timeout's going to be called by Abington with 37.1 seconds to play. It's a 30-second timeout called by Abington. We'll stay here with you. Abington now out of timeouts. Gallaudet and Kuka have already advanced to the NEAC Final Four on the women's side. SUNY Poly leads Casanova 88-63 with 11 seconds to play, so they'll be advancing as well. SUNY Poly will be the host of the NEAC Final Four. Should Abington hold on and win this, they will probably play SUNY Poly. Kuka will take on Gallaudet. Keys will inbound. Looking for Rodriguez, and she has her. Webster fouls her. 4 team fouls, so the next one will put Abington on the line. Third foul there on Webster. Dewey left open. Head now for Richmond. Goyak will foul her with 31.8 seconds to play. Goyak's third foul. Richmond will head to the free throw line. A 51% free throw shooter this season. Just the third and fourth free throws of the game for Abington. First one goes down. Second one good as well for Richmond. Lancaster Bible is going to call timeout. They're going to advance the ball. It's a 30-second timeout for LBC, so again, we'll stay with you. Lancaster Bible again won last year's NEAC quarterfinals 73-70 here in double overtime over Penn State Abington. Abington reversing course, however, this season. They dropped the 2 regular season games against the Chargers this season, including just 6 days ago down in Abington. They've come out and shot the ball well for the most part and knocked down 11 three-pointers. And that has given them an 11-point advantage here with 31.8 seconds to play. Leah Steiner will inbound the ball right in front of us. Finds Hickey. Keys on her. Crazy shot there by Hickey, won't go. Taken there by Richmond, and she's fouled by Kaylee Boger with 22.4 to play. First foul on Boger. Free throw is good from Richmond. She's 3 of 3 there tonight. Abington 3 of 5 as a team. Second one good as well. Another timeout called by LBC. They're going to advance the ball as well. It's a full timeout there last. Again, we'll stay with you. Just 22.4 seconds to play. The evening began well for LBC as the men defeated Penn State Abington 83-68. The LBC men will host the NEAC Final Four this weekend. They'll host Wilson at 2 o'clock on Saturday here at the Hack. SUNY Poly will play Morrisville State in the other semifinal. That game scheduled for 4 o'clock here on Saturday. The winners of the semifinal games on Saturday will play in the NEAC Final at 2 o'clock here at Horst Athletics Center. Chargers won both games against Wilson this season on the men's side. They defeated the Phoenix by 40 here in late November, then held on for a crazy 1-point victory in Chambersburg in January. LBC did not play Morrisville State or SUNY Poly during the regular season, so should they advance to the NEAC Final, they would be playing an opponent they haven't seen yet this year. Steiner to inbound. She finds Hickey. Hickey out for Boger. Again, a three-pointer there by Boger. Doesn't hit anything. Battles around. Taken there by Abington. Jump ball is called. It's going to be LBC ball. 12.2 seconds to play. Chargers trail by 13. Inbounds pass hit Keys and taken by Rodriguez. And Penn State Abington is going to defeat the top seed out of the South Division and advance to the NEAC Final Four. Penn State Abington will play SUNY Poly from the North Division in the semifinals. And Lancaster Bible is eligible for the NCCAA playoffs. We'll see if they will partake in those playoffs. We'll have that information for you on lbcchargers.com. Stay with us here as we have a post-game interview with head coach Caitlin Vanderhoff. We'll be right back on the Chargers Sports Network. Back here at Horst Athletics Center with head coach Caitlin Vanderhoff. Caitlin, just a couple things they did differently even from a week ago, and struggled shooting.
Yeah, I mean, they came ready to play. I don't know what they shot from the field, but they made almost everything, it seemed like. And we couldn't hit anything. Credit to them. They came out ready to go, and we just didn't have it today.
Played it pretty well in the second quarter as well as parts of the third. Just kind of lost control there for a little bit. Anything you saw from the sideline?
I mean, it definitely hurt not having Lizzie today. Just that extra sub off the bench to give us a little of a break. So we struggled there, but just couldn't get in a routine. We fought, but just, I mean, they had it tonight, and credit to them.
Great. Thanks, Caitlin. I appreciate it. So the Chargers fall in this one, 67-54. Again, they are eligible for the NCCAA Division I playoffs. We'll see what they decide to do that way. We have to find out who else is eligible for that as well before we schedule any of those games here with the NCCAA postseason. LBC men won the first game, 83-68. And they will head to the NEAC Final Four, which they will host here on Saturday at 2 o'clock. Please stay tuned to lbcchargers.com for all the information concerning the NEAC Final Four. I want to thank everyone who helped out tonight, all the student workers, as well as Pete over down in Virginia. He'll be here this weekend, so you can count on a good production, of course. So, once again, the Chargers men win 83-68, while the LBC women lose 67-54. We'll see you on Saturday from the NEAC Final Four. Go Chargers, go!
Horst Athletic Center on the campus of Lancaster Bible College in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. You've been watching Chargers basketball on the Chargers Sports Network YouTube channel, LBC Athletics. LBC Athletics would like to thank these sponsors for their support of today's event. PALTS, Pennsylvania Leadership Charter School. Lancaster Toyota, lancastertoyota.com. World Team, us.worldteam.org. Kistler Tiffany Benefits, ktbenefits.com. Orthopedic Associates of Lancaster, fixbones.com. And B.R. Kreider & Son, Incorporated, online at brkreider.com.